Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this T20 match between West Indies and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
West Indies wins the toss. The home crowd roar their approval as the captain decides to bat first. First ball of the match.
Solid shot. That's going for four.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will he reply?
Shot. Should be runs here. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Eight runs out of there. West Indies are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh my, that's racing away. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Cuts that off well in the infield. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
It's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Couldn't get it through the field.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four. Chance to run two. Wow, that's missed a lot.
King watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's gone for six. That is a huge one. King gets plenty from these bowlers.
Six last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses. How did that not hit? what a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Bumrah has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Straight to the fielder. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Four runs added in the over. West Indies are 64 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Edged. Gone. Great reflexes. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Going with pace now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Big edge, where's that going?
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Does not need to run for that. Straight down the ground, 4 runs.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. On drive, nice and compact footwork, and mid-on heads off after the ball. 2 runs on offer if they run well. There could be a couple if they hustle. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Yadav, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Dubé straight through them. Batter was late on that one. It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. How will he reply?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Brilliant diving stop. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. That's a confident appeal and safely taken by the keeper. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. Shepherd is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early. Nicely played. Runs 1. 8 runs added in that over. West Indies are 104 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Singh, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Doesn't beat the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that shot. It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Big edge. Big edge, where's that going?
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. They'll get at least one here.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Thick edge. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Going with spin now. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Misses. How did that not hit? Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Moti will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Shot, should be runs here. Bumrah coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Chance to run 2. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the fielder with that shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Patel back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There'll be runs here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Ford was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Thick edge, no, that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Joseph comes in to bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Does not need to run for that. Straight down the ground, 4 runs.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Couldn't get it through the field. Patel to bowl the last over. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. This could be trouble. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Huge edge. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh my, that's racing away. Dubé showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 153 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Edged. They'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Was quick onto that in the infield. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely and it might just be four as well. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, runs possible. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on. Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will he reply?
Nicely played. Runs 1. Chance to run 2. Lovely shot, got across and rolled their wrists over the ball, and that'll be 4 more.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Swept away but finds the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. India are 23 for none.
3 overs gone and the bowlers are holding steady, not letting them get away too much. The run rate is 8 to 10 and over, so it's pretty evenly poised at the moment.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield. Chance. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Crash. Beautiful bowling. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh my, that's racing away. But what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Brilliant diving stop. Eight runs added in that over. India are 41 for 1.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Moti shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good shot, a beauty. Great shot, at least one on offer. The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
That's the power play completed, and it's been a splendid mix of boundaries and running. It's the start they would have wanted. Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Square cut, finds point, no run. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. How will the bowler respond?
Nicely played. Runs one. Chance to run two. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Straight to the fielder. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return back from the deep.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Shot, at least two on offer.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India 65 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. played could be a quick single. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 75 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Nearly gets the edge. Hold up with a great delivery there. Nice shot, but straight to gully. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Might look to go big again here.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. India are 97 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Joseph coming back into the attack. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Waits for it, crack! And that looks to be 4. Over India, 110 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ford coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Varma waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nicely played. Runs 1.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Massive outside edge. That's much better. Ford will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Holder back on now. Nice shot. Runs possible. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Chance to run 2. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. 9 runs added there. India are 130 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. How will he reply?
Power and precision in that shot. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Joseph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row? Left alone by the batter. Just 2 to win.
Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Shot, leant back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon. Good afternoon to you all. It's an absolute scorcher today here at Eden Gardens. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions. First ball of the match.
Edged. Hope staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal and safely taken by the keeper. God, great reflexes. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Hetmeyer drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Have to go for it now.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.